Is China deliberately killing the world? Welcome to the Plug Show. My name is Lasisi Oluwasegun, and today, the major highlights. Is China deliberately killing the world as the 5G conspiracy theory trends even more every day? Nigerians cannot survive the lockdown, hunger strikes, and in South Africa, the waste management sector seems to be the direct recipient of the lockdown's aftermath. First, let's start with the 5G conspiracy theory. Since the coronavirus has projected itself as an unfallible phenomenon, each day keeps coming with desperate attempts by different parts of the world to unravel the mystery behind the pandemic. Is it China? Is it Russia? Or is it the US? To some people, it's all Bill Gates' idea of improving the net worth of his empire since his 2015 prediction. As of the time of compiling this episode, the nation of China is bearing more speculation of being the deliberate brain behind the pandemic, with a lot of people tending to believe that all this is an attempt to rule the world with the next world's fastest network, the 5G. As a twist to the story, evidence is coming out of China makes this conspiracy seems true. First, the city of Wuhan, where the coronavirus was first discovered, was where the 5G network was first tested and launched. Coronavirus broke out shortly after that launch. Now that's one. Two, Chinese doctor Li Wenliang, the man who first sounded the alarm about coronavirus in late December of 2019, that same man died of the same virus he discovered in the same hospital which he worked on the 7th of February 2020. Now, what called more attention to the death of Li is that when he sounded the alarm of potential outbreak, authorities in Wuhan immediately pounced on him and made him sign a letter admitting he was spreading rumors and making false comments. That single action made people feel there is a Game of Thrones connected to the coronavirus pandemic. Some people have also argued that the coronavirus symptoms are also closely related to the symptoms noticed in patients that are extremely close to radiations. Some of these symptoms include severe vomiting, extreme diarrhea, chronic dizziness, eye fever, lung closure, seizures, severe headache, loss of nervous controls, and more. And these same symptoms are the same ones we find in the patients of COVID-19. So could it happen? Could it just happen that COVID-19 virus is a platform created by the Chinese government to make the radiation acceptable as a disease, and then they use the lockdown to install the 5G across several partnering nations? Could it be that they have a cure to the COVID-19 virus? And also, one question, please, one big question is, for God's good sake, why would anyone want to install something that will kill the entire world in a jiffy? Why? Whatever happens, please just don't panic, because everything I just said now is still a conspiracy theory, okay? It just might not be true, because look at it. The dots might look connecting, but just look at the instance of previous world outbreaks and how innocently they have happened without diplomacy and political affiliations. And these two might be the same. Now, another thing. Is Bill Gates a stakeholder in the 5G corona conglomerate? This is a premium question that a lot of people are asking, given the billionaire's interest in world health and his commitment to eradicate disease, malaria in particular, in the world, especially in Africa, plus his predictions of a pandemic attack on humans. People have started to think that Mr. Gates has a hand in the spread of coronavirus. I don't know how true that is though. Some argue that given that Mr. Gates has even predicted the outbreak much earlier before world nations and great world doctors across the world and great world doctors started talking about it, with that they believe that the billionaire have long been working on vaccines even before anyone knew it. But there is another category of people who believe that Gates' prediction are strictly based on logic.
If anything kills over 10 million people in the next few decades, it's most likely to be a highly infectious virus rather than a war. Not missiles, but microbes. Now, part of the reason for this is that we've invested a huge amount in nuclear deterrence, but we've actually invested very little in a system to stop an epidemic. We're not ready for the next epidemic.